Spray, seduce, repeat. These hottest date night fragrances will have them whispering, "You are the one." Let's find your perfect scent. Hello everyone, welcome back. Picture this. It's date night, the lights are low, but the energy is really electric. And you are about to meet someone that you have always fancied. And with just a whisper of that scent, you transform into pure magnetism, leaving an imprint that they will never forget. That is the power of a perfect fragrance. But at the same time, it's not just about wearing a perfume to your date night. No. It's about setting the mood, sparking that curiosity in your partner, and leaving a trail of what ifs. That is how a single scent can rewrite the chemistry between the two of you. Today, I will reveal my 6 top date night scents, the ones that will make your crush lean in closer, leave a lasting impression, and maybe steal a second kiss. Who knows? Guess what? 3 of these 6 scents are under 100 pounds, so luxury love doesn't have to break a bank. Whether you're after a playful charm or a deep smoldering romance, I've got you covered today, so stick around. Before we dive in, I wanted to discuss what is a date night fragrance, or perhaps what is a romantic fragrance, because to me, both mean the same. In my opinion, an ideal date night fragrance should be alluring, sophisticated, and memorable. It should enhance your presence without becoming too overwhelming. It should be just the right balance between that projection and subtlety. Something that projects just the right amount without filling up or dominating that space. It should be seductive and warm. A fragrance that evokes intimacy, warmth, and making you more approachable, but with a touch of mystery. But most importantly, in my opinion, it should resonate with you. It should make you feel more confident and attractive. After all, my friends, confidence is the sexiest note in your perfume. Believe me. Disclaimer for today's video. All of these perfumes are my take on romantic date night fragrances. Please do try them before you buy and see how you feel, because some of them are expensive. So without further ado, starting from the cheaper ones to the pricier ones, let's dive in. The first one in today's list is Sharaf blend by Zimaya. This one is a gourmandy, sweet, ambery, vanilla-based scent that is heavily inspired by Kilian's Angel Share. But in my opinion, this one is less boozy and slightly sweeter than Angel Share. This does smell like an apple pie though, but with a boozy twist done in a beautiful way. Actually, the scent is mainly based around vanilla, pralines and dates, with an ambery, woody base. Oh, wow. This opens with a beautiful dates and that smooth saffron with sweet, spicy nutmeg, after which you can see the heart unfolds with vanilla and that creamy praline note, which are basically the star in this show. And all of this is very well surrounded by tonka beans and the warm, ambery, woody notes. There are some boozy undertones here, which clearly evokes that feeling of intimacy, making this a perfect date night scent. In my opinion, this is designed for both men and women. That is, it's perfectly unisex. It comes in extrate concentration and it clings to your skins for 12 plus hours very easily. Projection on this is moderate, but it is just the right amount for a date night. Close enough to draw them in, but never overwhelming. And the best part, it costs only 25 pounds. So this is no brainer, guys. Being a sweet and a gourmand fragrance, this is ideal for those candlelight dinners, or maybe those winter strolls, or any moment that you want to feel really irresistible. Pair this one with low lighting, a velvet dress or a tailored suit, and get that confidence of knowing that you smell like a fantasy. A fragrance that doesn't just complement your romance. No, it becomes a part of your story. That is Sharaf blend by Zimaya. Next on the list is Feel by Superz Budapest. I would describe this one as a musky, woody, slightly powdery fragrance with a creamy and a smooth iris core. And because of the iris in it, this does smell similar to Dior Homme Intense, but this one has an earthy and a woody twist. Wow. The whole fragrance here revolves around this velvety creamy iris, lending a soft but a luxury feel to it. Something similar to Dior Homme Intense, but this one has a very smooth iris in it compared to Dior Homme. Sandalwood, patchouli and the chocolate here adds that depth and grounds this fragrance with a very earthy feel. This does start powdery in the beginning, but that quickly fades away. On the performance front, this too is an extrate concentration and you can expect at least 12-hour plus performance on your skin, and it has a potent sillage for the first 3 to 4 hours. Projection in this is also moderate to heavy, perfect for a date night fragrance. And the cost? Only £95 on discounters for a 50ml extrate concentration. It is a really good bargain for a fragrance this good. This one to me is a wilder and a stronger cousin of Dior Homme Intense, and is a fragrance for the nights that should never end. Feel by Superz Budapest. Next one on the list is Diadem by Thameen. Thameen is a British niche house that has over 45 perfumes in their collection. And to me, Diadem stands out as a perfect date night scent. This one is a warm, ambery, rose saffron combo. A fragrance that feels like a blend that is made in heaven. Wow, very, very good and smooth. The fragrance is actually based around this heart of velvety rose mixed with a golden saffron, giving the fragrance a very sensual and a very refined appeal. This opens quite airy with lavender, and that cardamom note adds that creaminess to the opening. And after this, the heart of rose and saffron is revealed. At dry down, this fragrance melts into this creamy, smooth, ambery vanilla scent, wrapping that rose and saffron in a very cozy golden aura. There is some patchouli in it here as well that I can pick up, adding that earthy and a chocolatey depth that grounds the fragrance very well. All of this makes the entire experience truly enchanting, believe me. This one is a perfectly unisex fragrance. Also comes in an extrate concentration, and on my skin it lasts 12 plus hours and gives me a very potent sillage for first 3 hours. Like others, the projection here is also moderate to heavy, ideal for a perfect date night encounter or perhaps those candlelight dinners. To me, Diadem is not just a simple rose scent. It's a warm, smooth, ambery rose elevated by saffron. If you love those warm, complex florals with regal longevity, this is a masterpiece worth keeping in your collection. A scent for those who want to leave a trail of elegance, like the rose petals dipped in liquid gold. That is Diadem by Thameen. Now, starting with the pricier list, this one is Lovers by Fragrance du Bois. Imagine a love letter written in scent. Lovers is exactly that. It's a very romantic, fruity, floral fragrance with a heart of rose and jasmine and a creamy woody base. In a nutshell, it's a kind of fragrance that will linger in memory long after that first encounter. Yes. This opens with good amount of florals mixed with plum. It is the plum note that caught my attention before I actually bought this one. Plum here is not at all sticky or too sweet. It actually brings the sensuality to this fragrance. After the opening settles, the heart and soul of this fragrance emerges, which is the rose and the jasmine. And this is so very well surrounded and embraced by that creamy sandalwood. That is just simply wow. The harmony between the notes in here is both elegant and deeply sensual. This is what I like about this. At dry down, this becomes more of a woody scent with warmth coming from some saffron that I can pick up. As expected from Fragrance du Bois, this lasts about 8 to 10 hours on my skin, leaving a delicate scent trail that is intimate but unforgettable. Even though it has a floral heart, but this is perfectly unisex in my opinion. It retails at about £299, but you could get it around £220 to £230 for a 100ml EDP concentration on the discounters. This is a fragrance that lives up to its name, Lovers. And it is not just a perfume, it's an experience. It's a scent of those stolen kisses, intertwined fingers, and the promises made in the dark. If you love fruity floral fragrances with a creamy woody embrace, this is a masterpiece that will wear you like a second skin. Next one on the list is Auster by Electimuss London. Electimuss London is another brilliant niche perfume house from London. They are very well known for their very high quality, long lasting fragrances, and this one is no different. In my opinion, it is a simply romantic and a perfect date night scent. Auster is basically a warm, spicy, woody scent with geranium at its heart. Picture this: the low glow of candlelight, the quiet intensity of a gaze held a moment too long, the intoxicating warmth wrapping around you both like a shared secret. Auster feels exactly like that. It's an unspoken promise in a liquid form. The opening here has some bergamot and star anise that gives that spicy floral feel right in the beginning. But the center stage here is taken by geranium, which is rosy and green. The dry down has lot of woody notes, patchouli and ambergris. Auster to me is simply romantic and makes me feel really cherished and loved. This is what I want from a fragrance. It's perfectly unisex in my opinion, and it lasts for about 10 to 12 hours on my skin with a very impressive sillage for the first 2 to 3 hours. I think it can be worn all year round, but it is best suited for those intimate date night settings. This too comes in an extrate concentration and retails at about £185, but on discounters you can probably get this for about £150 to £160 for a 100ml bottle. Auster is for the lovers who appreciate tension as much as tenderness. After all, not all chemistry needs words. Some just need a right fragrance. Auster from Electimuss London. The last one, and in my opinion probably the best and the priciest, Jubilation 40 Exceptional Extrait by Amouage. You know me guys, how could I leave Amouage out of this list? It is ambery, woody, incensey, resinous fragrance with dark fruits, some oud and patchouli. To me, Jubilation 40 isn't just applied. No, it is felt, remembered and cherished by you and the one around you. This one mirrors Jubilation 25, but it has more fruits, incense and raisins, making this much more denser, richer and longer lasting than the original Jubilation 25. Fantastic, fantastic. Jubilation 40 opens with this blackcurrant fruity notes mixed with frankincense and some raisins. The incense with that blackcurrant makes this a very enticing and intriguing right at the beginning. As the time progresses, the incense nature is preserved and the raisins they build up. And by dry down, it becomes very ambery and woody with that frankincense lingering on with that myrrh. It is the ambery and the resinous nature that makes this so romantic to me. It feels as if your queen is loving you and has formed this beautiful second skin on you. Just simply warm and marvelous. To me, this one is more of a masculine leaning scent. This is also an exceptional concentration with 40% perfume oil and obviously will have a massive longevity. I get about 18 hours plus longevity with a very good sillage. It seems as if this just lingers on in the air. If your idea of a date night or a romantic fragrance is those light, floral, fruity fragrances, then this one is certainly not for you. No. Jubilation 40 is dark but enticing, mysterious but pleasurable and gratifying. This isn't just a fragrance for first dates. It is for the night you decide to stop pretending you're not in love. It is a scent for lovers who don't just fall in love. They consecrate it, sanctify it. Jubilation 40 Exceptional Extrait from Amouage. So there you are, my friends. Those were my 6 most favored romantic date night perfumes. To me, a date night fragrance should make you feel like the best, most magnetic version of yourself. Effortlessly confident and irresistibly alluring. Completely in the moment. And these 6 fragrances do make me feel that exact same way. 3 of them with just under £100, romance doesn't need to have a crazy price tag, isn't it? Whether you go for the sweet and the flirty ones or the dark and the seductive, remember, the right romantic scent doesn't just make you smell good. It makes you feel like you are being loved and that you are in love. Drop a comment below which one are you trying first. And if you loved this video, please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And until the next video, keep smelling dangerously good, my loves. Bye-bye.